Hey guys, Reversal here, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go, and the next episode of the Road to Level 40 series, episode number 9, will be released tomorrow because I don't have the time to get it done in time today. So instead, I'm bringing you guys a little life hack or just a tip video to hopefully make your experience with Pokemon Go a little bit better. The trick I'm about to teach you is called GPS drifting. Now, some of you guys may be, asking yourself like, well, what is GPS drifting? Sometimes, whenever your cell phone is in an area where it cannot really detect your GPS, your character starts to move all over the place. You will really notice this inside of buildings, inside of apartments, in tunnels, and so on and so forth, where your reception is pretty bad, and as a result of that, your character moves from one place to the other. That is called GPS drifting, and the cool thing about it is that it actually adds a little bit of distance to your eggs as a result of that. So for me, at home, it's pretty stable, but at my friend's place, my character already, because the walls are really thick, starts to move. And you can actually kind of have a little play in this. You can actually adjust this a little bit for yourself. You can even make your GPS a little bit less accurate, and as a result of that, your character starts to move even more. And that's what I'm going to teach you in this episode. Now, before we get started, I just want to emphasize the fact this is not bannable. A lot of people that I know personally are doing it. For me, it doesn't really work at my home, but I can show you guys the options that you need to use in order to make it work, so that way you guys can go out and try it for yourself. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to minimize Pokemon Go. We're going to go to our settings. And the first part where you want to be going to is location. Because in location, you can actually set the accuracy of how the GPS is detecting your cell phone. So as you guys can see, for me it's high accuracy. And whenever the accuracy is very high, and Pokemon Go knows exactly, or your GPS knows exactly where you are, your GPS obviously is not going to be moving and your character will stick in the same position. Now if we put it to GPS only, we can start up Pokemon Go, and usually you'll see that your character starts to make like a little turn or a little twist, or starts to move, or like to take a couple of steps to the left or to the right. That already on itself is GPS drifting. Now, for me, finding the location button was actually pretty easy. But for some Google phones or some phones that are running Android, what you want to do is you want to go to Google. And over here you can also find location, and you end up in the exact same menu. But yeah, that's how it is. My older cell phone, my Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, this one over here that's broken, actually had a couple of extra options like use Bluetooth or use Wi-Fi. You may want to play around with that to see what works best for you. Now here's the cool thing, you can also have your cell phone always be turned on and play Pokemon Go while you are asleep. And the way it works is actually pretty simple. I'm gonna show it off to you guys. So over here we're gonna be going back to settings. And on an Android phone, what you want to do, you want to go to the About Phone section, scroll all the way down to the build number right here, and you want to tap this a couple of times, like 5 or 7 times, and then the phone will give you access to the developer options. Now, rest assured, these aren't like, of course you can mess around with them. I encourage you guys not to do that, but you want to activate the stay awake button right here, because then the screen will never sleep while charging, because half of the time my screen does that. So this is how you basically connect your cell phone to charging, so that way your phone won't turn off. And then you gotta go to Pokemon Go. You set the game aside and you let the game run its own course. What you can also do is like use aluminum foil, like wrap your phone around it or something like that. Or find, like over here it's already drifting a tiny little bit. And over time, I think the best I got for GPS drifting at my home was like 1 kilometer. But for some people, like if I go to the cinema and watch a movie and I have Pokemon Go open, my character within 2.5 hours of watching a movie is walking about 5 kilometers to the left or to the right. And over time it really accumulates. So if you want to be hatching your eggs really quickly, especially during this event time, now would be the time to do this. So let me know in the comment section down below how this worked out for you guys. And that's going to be wrapping it up for this video. I hope this video helps you out. If anybody knows how this is possible on iOS, make sure you let everybody know in the comment section down below. And in the meantime, be sure to check out this video. It's a video that I made about me being a noob in Pokemon Go, so go out and click on that It was a really fun, nostalgic video. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, this has been Reverse for Pokemon Go. Go watch that video if you haven't seen it yet, and I'll see you guys in the next one.